Hey guys, it's Candace with Candace Fitness, and today we're going to talk about the Deadbug and why it's a great core stabilization, core activation exercise, and how to progress it to make it more challenging as you get stronger. So first things first, what is a Deadbug? So a Deadbug is something where you are laying on your back and you want to think about, first thing, keeping your back, your spine from essentially top of your spine to your tailbone in contact with the ground the whole time. And whether you're adding in some mobility and some movement, or you are simply just holding it for time, you want to think about that while you're engaging your breath and while you're breathing as deep as you can to really get that diaphragm and those deep inner core muscles working. So here we go. Let's get into position first, and I'm going to show you how to do just a hold first, progress into reps, and then how you can add external resistance to make it more challenging. So on your back first, I want you to make sure that you are stacking your knees over your hips, and then you want to keep everything on the ground. So if you have issues where, this is probably the dumbest shirt for me to wear today because I have a knot in the back of it, but if you have issues keeping everything on the ground, a good rule of thumb is simply if you lift your head up just a little bit, get those shoulders up off the ground, it's going to help round that spine to where you're in that more of a posterior tilt, and it's going to help you engage your core a little more and keep that consistent contact. So first things first, with the stabilization hold, you're going to stack the knees over the hips so they're 90 degrees, place your hands on your thighs, and then you're going to lock your arms out. So my shoulders are pinned to the ground. I can elevate my head if I want to, and I'm pressing in to my thighs with my palms. So go in both directions, and that's just firing up. You'll feel that instantly, really firing up in your core and feeling that tension. And you're going to hold and just take some deep breaths, relaxing that neck and shoulders. And really getting that core nice and going. So after you've mastered that and you feel your core working and you're not having any lower back pain, that is when you can start adding in some reps. So here we are, I'm in this position. The one that I like to start with first is same arm, same leg. So lower one leg down and that same arm at the same time. Exhale, bring it back together. But as I lower down, I'm making sure that my back still stays on the ground. So if I start to feel something arch up when I'm lowering down, that means I'm lowering my leg too low and I don't have the mobility in my lower back quite yet to be able to do it. So if I were to start arching by the time, so say I'm right here, holding, I lower down and then I start to feel my pelvis really kind of round and arch up, then I'm not going to go any further. I'm simply going to exhale, bring that leg back in, stack it over the hip, and then just repeat, but not go as low. So that is one way you can start progressing, doing about 10 reps on each side to start. And you can do something like a hold and then transition into those reps. That's a great way. Next thing you can do is start adding other resistance. And a great one is just taking a stability ball and placing it in between. This time I'm elevating. You can do this with your knees bent too, but I'm going to use my legs being straight. I'm pressing into the ball on both ends from my shins as well as my hands into the ball to really, again, work on firing up that core and get those deep inner core muscles really working. Then you can simply do the same thing where you are going to take same arm, same leg, coming in, and then you can go to the other side, coming in, and make sure that you are focusing on that breathing the entire time. So you're really exhaling when you draw in to focus on getting those tough lower ab muscles that so many of us struggle with. And again, you can do a transition from a stabilization hold into reps, or you can just do reps and add this to any exercise or any workout program at the beginning or at the end to really get that core nice and strong. Keep up the good work, guys, and I will catch you next time.